What's going on, guys? Welcome back to your second part of my StarCraft 2 gameplay video, and right off the bat you can see that Flying Panda, which was a Zerg player on our team, has either been like booted or just decided to leave, go get some coffee or something. But anyways, the worst possible timing, because he is about to go in for a massive attack, and now you can see that the other army has scouted him, saw that big yellow wave just rushing toward their teammates' building. So it looks like they're not going to be able to get there in time. A bunch of Banelings busting through that wall, Zerglings rushing in, but you see that Dark Templar, our enemy's Dark Templar, just slicing through them. Looks like those Zerglings are going to be able to pick off a bunch of those Marines, and also, yeah, it looks like he's going to be able to pick off that Dark Templar. And now Dom coming in, trying to take out that Templar building, but I don't know if he's going to be quite able to pick it off. Oh, that would have been great if he was, but he isn't. There's just too many Stalkers, too many Marines, and also Marauders. Those Void Rays and those Zerglings really had no chance there, but they did do a lot of damage. Did look like they busted up one of their supply depots in their barracks, so overall I would say that was quite the success. So anyways, now that their teammates are done being defended, they're going to go back to their own base, get ready for a push, or maybe just go back for some defense. But anyways, here is me and the person that I'm going to be pushing out with, Jester. He got a nice mix of Marines and Marauders, and also looked like he had a Medevac and some Ravens or something. I see one Raven, Medevac, and pretty much a nice mix of Marines and Marauders. And I have 2 Colossus right now, some Stalkers and Immortals, so we're looking good. We're going to be moving in soon, but I just want to get everything queued up, make sure I don't waste any resources right now, pump out some more Colossus, and I'll tell you why. Since they have a bunch of level 1 units, whenever we go in, they're usually going to be all clumped together like you see they are right there. So those Colossus, now that they have that area attack, is going to be really useful in picking all of them off in one fell sweep. So those Stalkers are also in trouble now that I have Immortals, since Immortals pretty much are the best thing that you can have against Stalkers. So we are looking pretty good right now, even though we lost those Zerglings and a couple of Void Rays earlier on. And now here's a sign to my teammate, you want to push out, and he says yes, of course. He wants to see some action, so we are going to be ready soon, making sure that my expansion has enough probes queued up to keep them busy for a while. So let me group this Colossus, and now you're about to see probably the biggest battle of the game. So there is their forces ready to be destroyed, and here's our forces moving in, seeing what they got. And now here's coming off of the ramp. Not the best idea. You probably want to stay on higher ground, but anyways, you just see my Colossus slicing through all of them. They are all grouped together, which is just terrible for them. You don't want to be grouped together whenever you face Colossus. And now the second wave comes in of the dark blue team, and now again all grouped together, just Marines, Marauders. Those Colossus and Immortals are just destroying them, and they really never even had a chance. So there you go. In about 10 seconds, all of their armies just got wiped out just like that, and you see that all of our armies are still very much intact, and now it's pretty much just destroy buildings. They do, however, have some of those siege things, which are not that great against Immortals, since Immortals can't take any more than 10 damage usually. Well, those Colossus are our army is just, the sheer size of it is too much for any siege thing to handle. So as you can see, it's now pretty much destroy buildings. And check this out. While we were doing all that, Dom was building a massive amount of Void Rays, so he's ready to go in, and we're just keeping these people busy and slicing through all of their slide depots. What the heck's a slide depot? Supply depots or refineries. Pretty much taking out this entire base while Dom moves into the top base with all his Void Rays. And now you see he built up a bunch of Zerglings and Banelings as well, so he probably wants to move those in first to take out any of the ground units that might be harmful to his Void Rays. So let's see if Dom does that. And oh my, look at this, they have 5 gateways, 2 stargates. This guy had quite the base, but it's about to get all wiped out right now. So let's go ahead and see. Dom is waiting there. Maybe he's waiting for some more Void Rays or waiting for a Zergling push, but looks like Dark Blue is trying to fly their command center over, but oh, it is not going to be enough. Let's see, those Banelings just going up to blow up all those tier 1 units in those buildings, and those Zerglings are just going to pick off pretty much all the ground forces right there in those buildings. And Dom should move in his Void Rays from behind right now, try to pick off that Nexus, and here he comes. as you can see, those probes never even stood a chance. This Nexus is going to get destroyed. Those Void Rays are going to be all charged up. And let's take a look at these Voids. As you see, you got some Hellions, which can't even attack air, and those Stalkers, and he got one Thor, which is good for him, but these Void Rays are fully charged, and there's about 8,000 of them. Look how quick this Thor is going to disappear. Yeah, in about 3 seconds, so that just discourages them, and as you can see, they all leave the game. They are depressed. They're probably gonna go, I don't even want to say, but they're probably gonna go cry themselves to sleep tonight. So there you have it. There is my first StarCraft, thanks to Dom and his Void Rays, and also my teammate with his massive Marauder. So anyways, there you guys have it. I know I made a bunch of mistakes, so if you guys can see anything that I can improve on, please let me know, and I'll try to improve, and I'll try to also be posting more of those videos in the future. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.